Guess what? I got a mystery box from ScrawlrBox, and we're going to empty it out, test and swatch what's inside, and maybe make some artwork with it. We'll see. Hey everyone, I'm Jen, and this is Jyndrawz, and let's get to it. Okay, let's see. Everything's empty. Yep, everything's out. This can go to the side now. Now, what did we get? We got some Derwent paints, some pens, some watercolor, some liquid pencil, an acrylic, paint, highlighter, some other fun stuff. Okay. This is what we got. I believe I had won this when they did a live stream, so it was free. I think they still do those and also send out things like this. So this is a mismatch of everything, and let's get to swatching it all. I have some watercolor paper. This is the Canson XL watercolor 300 GSM A5. I've already filled most of it. I only got a couple sheets left, so I really want to get it used up. Yes, this was the side. Okay, let's start with the pens. We're going to go for the highlighter. Very pretty, nice and neon pink. I have this pumped and ready to go. It is also a neon pink, much more opaque, but still very close in color. And then we have this whiteboard marker, which is very nice. Can I go over those? Yes, it can. But I probably will end up using this on my whiteboard because I have a whiteboard. And we have an Art Line Ergo Line Fine 0.4. A great fine liner, not good for on rough watercolor paper. Then we have a Zig Manga 02 in violet. A very fine pen, but not for watercolor paper. Definitely will be using that on more slick paper. Oh, and this is the Art Line Drawing System 0.3 Pigment Ink, water-based, water-resistant. So once it's dry, it should be able to resist water. Ooh, very nice as well. And then we have a hybrid dual metallic in blue plus metallic green. Okay. I don't see the metallic green, but I guess we'll wait for that. And then we got another gel pen. It is the Pentel Superb Tech, also very fine. Also not meant for rough watercolor paper. There we go. Let's see, we have a Electrum 1917 Graphite HB pencil. Very nice. And then we have a Corey Knorr Hearthmouth Mondeluz. It looks like a watercolor pencil. 3720/36. Not sure exactly what that means, but it looks to be HB in color. And then we have the Art Line Silver. Oh, okay, and I've got it pre-pumped and ready to go. Oh, don't come apart. Okay, very nice. And then we have two Van Gogh watercolors in Prussian blue. And we have a permanent yellow, lemon yellow, also watercolor. Then we have a liquid pencil, rewettable in blue. And then we have a Daler-Rowney Systems 3 heavy body acrylic in lemon yellow. A Derwent pastel pencil sharpener. And let's see what's inside this Derwent box. Oh, it's the ink tints. And we have sun yellow, mango, poppy red, dark plum, mid ultramarine, bright blue, racing green, teal green, kiwi, burnt yellow ochre, natural brown, and ink black. It's missing the watercolor brush, but that's fine. I've got plenty of those, so we'll swatch that out as well. See what happens when we liquefy it. Okay, very pretty. It sure goes away. Doesn't leave much for residue, which is nice. I will squish those all out into my palette. Ta-da! I will start with the yellow. As you see, I've already done some pre-mixing because, spoiler guys, I had already swatched everything out, but I forgot to press record. So, this is take two. Now, we're going to start with yellow this time. Let's get the yellow going. Wow, that paint's already dry. Acrylic before it dries. Oh, it's more fluid than the watercolor. Okay, this is the acrylic. A slightly different tint of yellow. And kind of, indeed, thick, heavy body. Green that I made, which was a mixture of the blue and the yellow. As you see, it's a very pretty green. Let's do some dry brushing. Yeah, that is such a pretty green. Okay, and then I got the blue. Very pretty. And now we'll do some pencil. This is more liquid than the watercolor. That is hilarious. Okay, the pencil we'll do down the side here. If you see, if you do it really thin, you have a very blue showing through. And then I had mixed some of the pencil with the blue to see what would happen there. And then you get this very stormy looking color, or very gothic or morbid or very dark and gloomy texture to it, which I thought was really a fun thing. And then, yeah, with the yellow, it also, and it's very gritty. When I'm like stirring this around, you can just feel the grit from the pencil. Also a very stormy yellow color, which could be really fun and exciting to do. And then I had also mixed it with the green, which also gave a very nice, fun little something to it as well, as you can see. I think this is a very fun idea, mixing the pencil with the watercolor. It just, yeah, something different. I mean, I can mix the pencil with the acrylic and see what happens there. I don't know if acrylic will like that, but we'll see. Oh, a slightly different green color. And because it's a thick, heavy body, it's giving a very different feel than with the yellow. Start with the yellow. I'm not pre-wetting these, I'm just going to wet my brush, dip them in, and go. Oh, that is pretty. That is very pretty. That was the sun yellow. Now the mango. That was a little too much water. Oh, very pretty. And then we have the poppy red. Wow. And the thing is, with the ink tints, once they dry, they are permanent. So that will be a nice for a base color. This is the dark plum. That is a dark plum indeed. And if you hear any snoring, that's little Tracy. She is sleeping. Sometimes she's noisier than others. And now let's go mid ultramarine blue. Okay. Another very pretty color. And then we have bright blue. Ooh, yes, that is a bright blue. Then we have racing green. You know what? I'll start the next one. Yeah, that's exactly what I think of when I think of racing green. Then we have a teal green. Yeah, I guess. Okay. Then we have kiwi. Oh yeah, very kiwi. Then a burnt yellow ochre. Oh, let's get some more on our brush. There we go. Excuse me. There we go. And then natural brown. Okay. Not my favorite color, but I'm sure it has some uses. And then we have ink black. Ooh, yes, very inky. Very inky, very pretty. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. They are drying fairly quickly. I think this is dry already. Okay, left side is almost all the way dry. So now I can take a wet brush and go over the thin part. And it should not, nope. Well, here's a little wet still. And these ones are still wet, but I'll try it anyways. Yep. See, once it's dry, it's permanent. There is no re-wetting. That's what makes them unique and very fun to use. Okay, there's all the colors swatched out, and now I'm going to think of something to draw with these all. I'm trying to combine a little bit of everything into one drawing in some way. So, be right back. Okay, I'm back. I've had a think about it, and I think I'm going to do something kind of abstract and try to incorporate as much as I can from all of the supplies into this. And it's going to be kind of abstract with some stuff drawn on top. So I'll have an abstract background with things drawn on top of it. That's what we're going to go for. So I'm going to first kind of sketch out a little bit of an idea over how I want it to flow. Okay, the purple fine liner. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to use these 3, but I've used most of everything, and I'm going to call it done. Oh, this was a fun little project. Look at the sparkles from that glitter pen, the silver marker. I think it turned out absolutely hilarious and fun. I think it was a fun little project, a fun little experiment. And I hope that you try it out with your supplies too. Just do something goofy and fun like this. It's nothing serious, and yet I learned so much about how everything works, what works on top of one another, how it layers, how it dries on top of one another. And I really like how this pencil, liquid pencil is on top of here. That's really a fun technique. I can see using that in other kinds of paintings, other ways of using that, and it gives a nice little graphite shine to the painting, as well as the gel pen. That one turned out really good. That added a nice little sparkle to everything. Now, let's see. Let's review. What did we all use? We have the heavy body, the watercolors from Van Gogh, the liquid pencil, the Derwent Inktense. Used about every single color from this except for the browns and the black. We then used the gel pen, the silver marker, the paint board marker, this, and the pencils we used as well. So we used just about everything from the box that was literally possible. Just these few items we didn't use, which I think is a great accomplishment. I mean, I could have used this for outlining some more. The purple, sure, I could have drew something on it. But I didn't want to damage the nibs because they're super fine, and I don't want to ruin them. I want to keep them for other works. So I think we did really well. And the pencils I could have not used too, and just freehand drew it. So what do you guys think? Did you think this was a fun little project? Are you going to try something similar? Taking a whole bunch of things, mixing and mashing it all together, and seeing what you get? I encourage you to do so. It was a lot of fun. It was really relaxing. Didn't think about anything. Don't overthink anything. Just, I was slapping stuff down, giving it a go, giving it a try. I really recommend it. It was very relaxing. I had a lot of fun doing it. And I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up. Comment down below. Join the Discord. Oh yeah, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Please also check out my Patreon. I want to thank my Patreons for supporting me. And till the next one, guys. Bye.